Every 4 years, the entire planet holds its breath for one single reason. It is not just a game. It is a battle for global immortality and ultimate glory. Millions of voices scream, tears of joy and heartbreak fall on the green grass. Welcome to the grand, untold story of the FIFA World Cup. Our journey begins in 1930 in the beautiful city of Montevideo, Uruguay. A visionary man named Jules Rimet had a dream to unite nations through football. Only 13 brave teams crossed the deep oceans to participate in this unknown experiment. The stadiums were packed, and a historic football rivalry was born on that day. The final match was a fierce battle between neighbors, Uruguay and Argentina. The fans were so passionate that the referee demanded a massive security guard. Uruguay used their own custom ball in the second half to secure victory. They won 4-2, becoming the very first World Cup kings. In 1934 and 1938, the tournament moved to Europe under heavy political shadows. Italy, led by coach Vittorio Pozzo, showed incredible tactical discipline and strength. They won back-to-back trophies, dominating the football world before darkness covered Europe. The tournament proved that football could survive even the hardest global times. After 12 long years of silence due to war, the beautiful game returned. Brazil hosted the 1950 tournament, building the massive and legendary Maracanã Stadium. The entire nation expected a massive celebration, confident of their football superiority. But football is a game of unpredictable destiny and shocking turns. Over 200,000 shocked fans packed the stadium for the final game. Brazil only needed a tie, but Uruguay had a different plan. Alcides Giggia scored the winning goal for Uruguay, silencing the massive stadium completely. It became known as the Maracanazo, a day of national mourning for Brazil. In 1954, West Germany faced the seemingly unbeatable, magical Magyars of Hungary. Hungary had a legendary undefeated streak and led the final early by 2 goals. But the German team showed ultimate resilience under the heavy Swiss rain. They fought back to win 3-2, creating the Miracle of Bern. In 1958, a 17-year-old boy from Brazil changed football history forever. His name was Pelé, a young prodigy with unmatched skill and speed. He wept tears of youth, but played with the wisdom of a master. Pelé scored brilliant goals, leading Brazil to their very first World Cup title. The world gathered in Chile in 1962 for another thrilling chapter. Pelé suffered an early injury, leaving the nation in deep worry, but a magical winger named Garrincha stepped up with unbelievable dribbling skills. He carried the team on his shoulders, securing Brazil's consecutive world championship. In 1966, England hosted the tournament, bringing football back to its birthplace. The tournament featured intense drama, legendary tackles, and iconic historic moments. The final against West Germany at Wembley Stadium became an unforgettable classic. Geoff Hurst scored a controversial hat-trick to seal England's only glory. Mexico 1970 was the first World Cup broadcasted globally in beautiful color. It featured the 30-year-old Pelé playing his final and greatest tournament ever. The Brazilian team played beautiful, artistic football that enchanted fans worldwide. They won the trophy permanently, cementing their status as the perfect team. In 1974, a new tactical revolution named total football shocked the world. Led by the elegant 27-year-old Johan Cruyff, the Netherlands played like a symphony. Every player could change positions seamlessly, creating beautiful chaos on the pitch. However, the disciplined West Germans won the final through sheer determination. The passion moved to Argentina in 1978 amidst massive home crowds. The stadiums were covered in millions of white papers and loud chanting. Mario Kempes, a fierce striker, became the hero of the entire passionate nation. Argentina defeated the Dutch in extra time, lifting their first golden trophy. Spain 1982 introduced more teams and an explosion of pure football joy. Italy started poorly but transformed into a lethal machine during the knockouts. The 25-year-old striker Paolo Rossi scored iconic goals against the legendary Brazil. Italy won their third title, celebrating with pure Italian passion and style. Mexico 1986 belonged entirely to one genius named Diego Armando Maradona. The 25-year-old Argentine captain displayed skills that defied the laws of physics. Against England, he scored the infamous Hand of God goal first. Minutes later, he dribbled past the entire team to score the goal of the century. Italia 1990 was a tournament of intense defense and dramatic penalty shootouts. Maradona's Argentina faced a powerful West German team in a final rematch. Lothar Matthäus led the disciplined German machine with absolute tactical perfection. A late penalty secured the title for Germany, gaining sweet football revenge. In 1994, the World Cup arrived in the United States, breaking attendance records. The final between Brazil and Italy ended in a tense, scoreless tie. It was the first final decided by a dramatic penalty shootout. Roberto Baggio missed the final kick, handing Brazil their fourth global crown. France hosted the 1998 tournament, uniting their diverse nation under one flag. The 26-year-old Zinedine Zidane became the face of the entire tournament. In the final against Brazil, Zidane scored two magnificent historic headers. France won 3-0, sparking a massive, beautiful celebration on the Champs-Élysées. The World Cup traveled to Asia for the first time in 2002, hosted by Korea and Japan. The legendary 25-year-old Brazilian forward Ronaldo sought ultimate career redemption. After past heartbreaks, he scored 8 goals with a unique, unforgettable haircut. Brazil won their 5th title, remaining the most successful football nation. Germany 2006 was filled with deep drama, heavy emotions, and iconic farewells. Zidane led France to the final, but exited after a shocking headbutt. Italy played with a stone-wall defense, led by the captain Fabio Cannavaro. They won the dramatic penalty shootout, lifting their 4th emotional world title. In 2010, the vibrant sounds of vuvuzelas echoed across South Africa. It was the historic first World Cup hosted on the beautiful African continent. Spain introduced their mesmerizing tiki-taka passing style to the football world. Andrés Iniesta scored a dramatic extra-time goal to crown Spain as champions. Football returned to Brazil in 2014, but tragedy struck the hosts again. Germany displayed ultimate teamwork, destroying Brazil 7-1 in a shocking semi-final. In the final, against Lionel Messi's Argentina, Mario Götze became the hero. His beautiful late volley secured Germany's 4th massive world title. Russia 2018 saw the rise of a new generation of superstars. A 19-year-old French prodigy named Kylian Mbappé shocked everyone with electric speed. France played with absolute power and tactical intelligence throughout the intense tournament. They defeated Croatia 4-2 in a thrilling, high-scoring final match. Qatar 2022 delivered the greatest, most dramatic final match in history. The 35-year-old Messi faced Kylian Mbappé in a historic cosmic battle. After a thrilling 3-3 draw, the game went to legendary penalties. Messi finally lifted the golden trophy, completing football and cementing his eternal legacy. In 2026, the world witnessed the biggest and most futuristic tournament ever across Canada, Mexico, and the United States. 48 ambitious nations battled in massive, ultra-modern stadiums, tearing down all old football boundaries. The games delivered unforgettable modern drama, unexpected underdog triumphs, and historical goals that shook the entire globe. This historic tournament proved that football's global empire is growing larger and more spectacular than ever before. The World Cup is far more than just a sport. It is the ultimate heartbeat of humanity. It turns ordinary young dreamers into immortal global legends whose names live on forever. As the world already looks forward to the next historic chapter, this beautiful magic will never die. Thank you for watching this epic journey, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss our next legendary football story.